All right, so I have a pretty big video. I can't lie. So, my last video was extremely down. Probably the most like down video I've ever had. I was thinking about deleting that, but I'm not going to just because I want to look back at that in the future. Actually, probably soon, a couple months, maybe a couple weeks. I just want to look back at that and see the progress that I made. So, um. like I said, that was, I don't know, something happened, and I don't know. It's hard to explain. I've never felt like that in my entire life, and it was pretty hard. I'm not gonna lie. I've always been I've always had high hopes and ambition. If someone would, like I said in the last video, I'm a very ambitious person. So it really got me. I can't even lie. And it took a toll. Life did, and that was that. It's been rough. I'm not gonna lie. It's been really bad. But that yesterday, actually, well, whenever I made that video, I think it was actually 2 days ago now. Yeah, 2 days ago was the worst not that I think that it has ever been. Like, and I mean mentally, I've never been so down, like so depressed, and I honestly, like, I almost just, I don't know, I was hopeless. But I'm better now. I do have a job. I haven't started yet, but I do have a job. So I'm back at one of the places that I used to work. This place, I made the most money ever. I made the most money that I ever made. Yeah, it used to suck, but I'm working in a completely different department. So it's nothing like it is. And I'm gonna get to drive a forklift again, which I have videos saved on my Snapchat from my old job, which I didn't really upload then when I was doing that. But yeah. I'm very excited because I'm about to grind. I have nothing to lose, but I'm about to grind. I'm about to work as many hours as I can. I want to grind and grind and grind and grind. And I want to be able to have something like this, a house with it just be me. I want my own house. I want at a minimum 2 bedroom. I want my own room, but where my bed is that I sleep in. But I want a studio room so I can make music. Obviously, I'm gonna get so much stuff. Obviously, I'm gonna get another car. That is going to be easy. I'll have working this job. Oh my God, I'll have a car within, like, a good car. If I spend a month, I'll have a brand new car again. But think of it this way. I'm going to grind. And I mean, when it comes to music, studio equipment, I'm going to go all out. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, I'm interface, whatever. I do like the PreSonus interface that we've been using. I really like that. I may just get it again. I have to obviously I'm going to get a PC, a desktop with the, what's it called? Either that, or I've been thinking about just getting a laptop to make it a more minimal setup. But at the same time, I think I should just get, I want a bigger screen just to work with. And I've heard which I've had, I've had a good desktop, and then I've had a decent laptop. Obviously, the desktop feels better, but a laptop is more minimal, and I can carry it on the go. Anyway, like, when I say all out, I'm going all out. Like, I'm literally going like $3,000 PC. 2,000 minimum. I want a triple monitor setup, at a minimum dual monitor. If I can work maybe a triple monitor. I want a good L-shaped desk. I want Yamaha HS8 studio monitors, speakers, really good. I want okay, mic wise, I've been considering the Neumann TLM-03, but I've seen a I forgot what it's called, but it was something that was similar, but possibly better, around the $1,500 mark. And I'm gonna go with either like one of those somewhere, probably the TLM 103, the Neumann. It's a Neumann condenser mic. You cannot go wrong with it, obviously. Obviously I have I want to get like nearly like a full I guess a 180 like degree isolation shield. Then I want to get a pop filter for it. Then like I said, I don't know interface wise, I might get an Apollo, but I also might just get a good, you know, just something mid tier. I don't really care too much. I want to get Audio Technica MH, I think it's MH50s or M50s X, something like that. I forgot what it's exactly called, but I'm probably going to go with that for just strictly headphones. I've heard it's really good for mixing. And then obviously I'm going to stay on FL Studio. That's what I like best. There's so many presets, so much stuff for it. But I'm about to go all out. Like, I'm about to work, get the stuff I want. I want, you know, I want stuff. I want to be able to have stuff. Right now, I can't say that I have anything. The only thing that I have to my name is the clothes I have on, or my clothes in general, and my phone, my AirPods, and my phone charger. That is the only thing I have to my name. Not much longer. So there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. I want to kind of keep this video shorter. Me and Jonathan. I've been extremely confused. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm going to sit down, but I've been extremely confused. Actually, I'm not. Hold up. I've been extremely confused because Jonathan typically does, and I hope he watches this. I'm hoping he's watching this. But Jonathan usually does a couple of odd, weird things when he's about to either ghost someone or he's not interested in doing something. I've known Jonathan for so long, I think longer than he actually just, I guess, realizes anymore that we've known each other for so long. I know how he is and how he does, what he does, and he doesn't have to say a thing. I know him. He can have a certain look or do a certain thing, and I'll know exactly what that means. He just, I don't know. It's like he's flaking out again. I don't know what's going on. He never texts. After this band stuff, you know, I was going over there at least maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and I don't know. We were supposed to go eat somewhere, eat something, you know, hang out this afternoon because he was going to take his his license test again, and yeah, the place, the DMV place, closed at 5. It is 7:35. And he got off work at 3. So I don't know what's going on. He doesn't have anything going on, bro. That's what it makes me so mad. What do you have possibly going on where you don't have access to open a message and text back? It takes 5 to 10 seconds, like 10 seconds at the most, to text a simple sentence back. It is not that hard. Yeah, like, it really sucked when I didn't get to hang out with Jonathan, because I do enjoy hanging out. I enjoy us, you know, getting in my car or my truck, whatever I get, going down the road. I almost said something, but going down, you know, going into town or something like that, making fun of, you know, people, you know, harmless pranks or screaming, listening to music, getting some food. That's my favorite stuff to do. But how can I do that when it's like this? Like, that's what I don't understand. And I do know that I said something about us splitting the bills and me trying to get this apartment over here. It's 3-bedroom, like 1 or 2 bath, big apartment for cheap. And it's in good condition. It looks really good and modern. I don't know so much about that anymore. Working at the place that I'm about to start back again, I can easily afford that. Easily. By myself. So, what is going on? Anyway, I don't understand that. I really don't. Maybe I don't see how I would be tripping. I don't understand how it's so hard to genuinely read a message and send something back. Why is it so hard? If you don't do anything during the day besides work, Dog, like, I understand, but work is not that hard. It's really not. Work is not that hard. It doesn't take that much of a toll on you. It really don't. I don't understand, but it is what it is. Jacob, by the way, Jacob is out of the picture. Jacob is probably forever out of the picture. Like, forever. Because I don't know if it's just me, but when I have a girlfriend or a homie, a really good, relationship or a good friendship with a friend, I genuinely care. I put effort towards, hanging out with somebody, quality time, whatever, chilling, doing something. I genuinely put time towards that and effort. I mean, I don't understand, bro. I just don't understand. I don't understand why Jonathan, that's the thing. I didn't tell him this, but obviously we went 2 months without talking. Didn't see him, didn't say a single word for 2 months. And out of the clear blue, he texts me. That's how it goes. That's how it was the other times that we've done this. He just out of the clear blue gets bored, I guess, and texts me. What is that, bro? I can understand if you're 30 or 40, you have you have kids, you're doing your own thing, you see somebody maybe once every couple of weeks. That's completely different. I don't understand I just genuinely do not understand this. I've said that so much, but I don't. Hopefully this stumbles across your recommended. How are you supposed to be friends with somebody that gets burnt out like that? How? You do a couple of things and then, it's you don't want to do nothing for a whole nother week or two. Dog, I don't understand. But some people, yeah, have to get their stuff together. I don't think he realizes that he is on the verge of possibly, if you don't get your license, if whoever you're staying with does what they've been saying they're going to be doing, selling a house, you can't be old and be living with your parents, bro. And I don't understand why I even considered giving people opportunity. I tried this with Jacob. Jacob blew it. Completely blew it. I tried this whole house separating bills, splitting bills, and doing this with the houses to give us a higher chance of doing what we want, saving money,